On YouTube. I'm gonna do a little video of some of the songs I used to make. So check out this plug. When I plug this phone in, it's plugged to this USB port and a wall adapter. But check out when I plug this plug in. It turns on these other two devices. Really good stuff. Right here, they use iPads, iPods, whatever, for DJ equipment. So, you know, because websites, they have all kinds of music. It's like virtual music store. So if you could, or if I can, I'm too old to really deal with music, but you know, I still make mixtapes and listen to a lot of music. You know, I've got notebooks and things to help me draw some DIY setups or any, you know, just whatever I plan on doing. I like to research ahead and get the right. So, you know, we dealt with power outages. You know, you can only shower, do some average work. You know, you can't really cook if you have. So, if there were a power outage, I can't really use anything except my crafting things. Maybe go for a walk, you know, read a book, write, you know. Power outages during the day usually are from conserving heat. Like, all this generates heat on the grid, and if it's a really hot day, it's going to melt things. It's going, you know, start a fire and ruin it, and ruin equipment. And so yeah, just read a book, you know, what to do during a power outage. Shower, read a book, you know, glue things, paint things. There's, you know, play sports, play basketball, go swimming, you know. So what I'm going to do today on this video, you know, I just got back from shopping. I got some nice containers from some ice cream just to try it out, but it was real cheap, 2 for $5 for boxes. So what I'm going to do for this video is actually, you know, and then they turn on the electricity at nighttime. So, you know, I have night lights and things. So I was up last night. I made a video and just decided to delete it. But the thing is, during a power outage, you know, the refrigerator's off, everything is, but today we didn't have you know, a cut in the, you know, but there's water, and there, you know, it kind of reminds me of just camping with all your stuff and hoping that electricity gets on, and then now we're on the next day and what to do with myself as a YouTuber. You know, you need pretty much email address, you know, to get in contact with people, and you know, plan on other things, get different recommendations. People would think, you know, people always think that somebody's like watching in on their phone calls and which they can, but you know, nothing too major. I finished assembling this filter. If this were a little more rigid and things, you know, the glue would bind a lot more. It's pretty flexible, so I've got to use 2 hands when dealing with that and actually holding the base. But this is pretty much ready to be installed. I want to get have some type of aquascaping, and you know, this back aquarium, which the cover is right here, I'm trying to finish up gluing and smoothing out what I can. I'm actually going to finish up this using the regular 24-hour. I only have one more tube of this epoxy, which is right here, and I want to use this for the pads. So I already went through, well, I bought two last time, so, and I finished one already. I'm going to save these and see, maybe I could use them for something else. I don't know. I keep reusing the same packaging and just stirring up the epoxy, and it's real important for me to organize and sort out my supplies and things, just so I can, you know, not waste as much. And I have, you know, this is a good one. This is actually the last part. I even glued between the hinges. The only other problem is actually coating the hinges. Cleaning these hinges when they rust, I use toothpaste, let it soak in a little bit, and then just use sandpaper and just sand it down whatever I can, and just let it sit for a day, and then use the toothbrush when I cleaned it. You know, I just used a toothbrush and scrubbed it off with water and things. So, and then, but that was after it started rusting. You can avoid it rusting by just gluing over these, if you're going to use metal hinges, just gluing it right off the back, and giving it a nice protection layer from moisture and things. But it still may get rusted, so you got to take these things off and use the sandpaper, you know, little details at a time, until things are more you know, controlled. So these aquariums, I've cleaned them. I've cleaned, scraped, you know, scraped underneath the trim and re-glued a lot of this. I failed once and twice with sealing with the silicone that I had. It just wasn't good enough silicone. It didn't harden enough. Silicone is usually kind of flexible too, so I don't know if it's the greatest thing, but you know, at least I know some of this epoxy, I had to tilt it, or, you know, move the tank around and let the glue get into the crevices and things. And I also tried to glue the outside part where the, you know, and between the trim. So these aquariums are pretty much, you know, a constant. Have to look out for certain things on used and old aquariums, and trying to glue and epoxy them. You need the supplies ready and stuff, and they're not that expensive. If you find a really nice aquarium, or, you know, used aquarium, you would like to you know, clean it up and get it prepped up so that you don't have to have problems with it, and then, you know, waste time and stuff, needing to go back and prep it right the first time. So, you know, I recommend using some really good glue and things. You know, when you start buying new stuff, it's like really exciting. It's almost like opening it. It's almost like, you know, this is going to work and stuff, but sometimes, you know, after you start, you know, learning a lot more about how these products work and things, you start to calm down, and you know, you might even get after getting mad, but you know, once you get it right, it just becomes a normal idea and things. Even with this back 20 tall aquarium, I do want to use this filter kind of for it. I want to try and use some gravel, maybe larger rocks, but you know, I got protecting the glass and things. I might even need more filter media inside of this and just use it as an all-purpose filter for the 20 tall. Maybe some eggs might get trapped in here if I get some nice fish or something, or just with the fish that I have. But this filter will be in there, cycling and making the aquarium a lot cleaner. Since that's a tall aquarium, I want to use the Gravel Filter Pro. For a shallow aquarium, I'm just going to use the covers, like those two right there. and I have another group, and I actually found the other 2 containers of these were holding some of my plants and things. And you know, having an aquarium inside of, or having some plants inside of an aquarium, you can reuse some of the water, old water and things, I would think, and water some of the plants. So I mainly have kumquats and jackfruits for now, the plum tree. The plums, the leaves start to fall this time of season, but it may or may not work. I don't know. I'm going to be moving, you know, once I finish these aquarium covers, I could use up a lot of supplies that's taking up space. You know, I got to get whatever I got to do whatever I can to have things more organized. Well, you know, like, let's say this tray, I do a lot, you know, with DIY you can do a lot of molding, and I found a good way to use old oil or old lotion, like some of this lotion or some of this sunscreen. You can actually coat some things. I'm actually using it for a lock for now, trying to you know, prep it so that it doesn't really jam. My advice with keys and locks is sometimes you might think it's locked and things, and you use WD-40 or and then it still won't open, you know. You're pretty sure you've got the right key, and it turns out you probably did, or I just didn't have the right key, so I got to cut off a lock, and that's why I'm prepping this one. I already tried opening it and things, but prepping it, you put the lotion or oil towards these 2 so that it will get down inside of the mechanism that's holding the lock closed, and spraying WD-40 kind of inside of there, and hopefully you know, especially with locks outdoor and things, you know, just heat and water and things could build up technically a rust situation where it's really hard to fix or unlock it. But yeah, I just wanted to show some of these DIYs. Just like all my other DIYs and things, they do work sometimes and they don't work sometimes. The gravel is kind of under there. The only good part is I've got the indoor stuff for the winter coming up, and the outdoor stuff I'm going, you know, I could wait until the spring of next year, 2021. So after this video is done, I'm going to be gluing this on this top edge, and just trying to I'm going to just use this glue and a popsicle stick and just finally finish most of this, so that today's Tuesday, so that perhaps maybe tomorrow and things like that, I'll put this cover back on. I even need to I don't know, it's just hard stuff, whereas I also need to glue the small little handle, probably with the epoxy, and tape it on there and things. I need to sand some of this stuff down, but you know, that's just how it is. Can't wait to really finish it, and then, you know, try to get that aquarium up and going, and things. I can also finish trying to glue this. I've got to scrape off some of this this stuff right here. I got a small fruit knife and things. So yeah, pretty busy, but you know, it keeps me busy, and hoping that, you know, I can make something nice from these things. That's all I'm trying to do, is just have something nice. So thanks for watching. I'll be right back. So I touched up some of the ore spill with this carving fruit knife. I might even, you know, double, triple glue that. But now I'm gonna just get onto this edge. I'm gonna drop the bead and work
on gluing this edge.
So there you go. That's most of the DIY. I'm starting to get it back into the DIY stuff. I'm finally finishing these up, and then we'll just go from there. Maybe fix bicycles or something, or do an exploring, or check out what's outdoor for the winter. So thanks for watching, YouTube. I'll see you next time. Have a good day. Bye.